Hey there, welcome to Confetti Charm. My name is Jayla, and on this channel you'll see a little bit about fashion, fitness, lifestyle, and some things in the in-between. We're at the gym today, as you can probably see, like the little U-Fit thing back there. We are doing glutes today. And this particular regimen and routine that I'm going to do today, I'm going to try and do over the next several weeks. I would say to give myself about a good 8 weeks or so, maybe 2 months, to really see if those, like, if I can even gain any more, glutes, cheeks. So come along on this journey with me. I'm going to try and really stick to this regimen. I'm really good with actually doing the workout, so it's never really that problem or issue. But, sometimes you're like, maybe I can try this workout today. We ain't doing it. We ain't doing that today. We're going to stick to this one particular regimen, and we're going to do it for the next several weeks, and we're going to see what kind of result we get. So come along on this journey with me. I'm trying to think if you're going to need any. I think you're just going to really need your gloves and your band to kind of do like a glute warm up and all of that. But besides that, that's all you're going to need. Let's go ahead and get into this workout. Okay, so here we're stretching. Y'all know the very first thing I do when I get inside of the gym is stretch and make sure I loosen up. I'm sure I am very stiff because I only worked out twice last week. I don't know where I'm at, and I do not have time for injury, so I'm gonna make sure I do some dynamic stretching and just get my body loosened up to do the workout. Okay, so go ahead and grab your bands. We're about to do some glute warm-ups here. You don't have to do glute warm-ups every time you do glutes. I just do them because I am sitting majority of the day, and I just want to make sure that I'm waking the muscle up. So here we're doing some hip abductions, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to some hip thrusts with the band. These hurt really good. They hurt really good. Make sure you're just driving your hips up and make sure that you're using the back of your feet to kind of come up. And then we're also just going to do some side stepping here. These hurt so good also, y'all. These are like some really good warm-ups just to kind of get your glutes warmed up and ready. So for the actual workout, we're going to go ahead and do some hip thrusts. As you see here, I'm kind of packing on weight. I'm starting off with 45s and 10s, so 55s on each side. And I'm just going to make sure that I'm really just using my hips and keeping my glutes engaged as much as possible. I love this machine. I am so tired of like making my own, like with the bar and putting the weights on the side. I'm so glad they got this machine. It makes it so much simpler and so much easier to go ahead and do hip thrusts, y'all. So I'm just going to do these hip thrusts, and every time I finish with my set, I go ahead and go up like maybe another 10 pounds or another 15 pounds. So I'm always doing progressive overload, and that's how you kind of like really begin to build those glutes, is by doing progressive overload. You want to make sure that you are like challenging your glutes as much as possible. You don't always have to like make sure it's like super heavy, but you do want to go heavy. And so the heavier you go, the more you'll really begin to see your glutes change. Okay, so I found your corner and start to do some RDLs with some dumbbells. So here's just a hip hinge motion. You're going back and forward, not up and down. So the whole motion is pretty much like you're going to push your butt and your hips back as far as like maybe you're going to touch a wall or so, and then you're going to come up and make sure that your glutes are engaged as much as possible. I would not suggest going any further than what your hips allow them to, because the moment you start doing that, you start working out back, and you do not want to work out back. This is not a back motion, not particularly for this exercise. So just kind of keep that in mind. But this exercise is really good, and I went up every single time. So I started off with 20 pounds, and then I went up 25, 30, 35, and so on. And then you're going to go ahead and superset that with some box step ups. So here I am using, I think, 15 pounds, and then I progressively go up and weight. I would say about 5 pounds in like 5 pound increments here. And so what here, you're just literally just stepping up, but make sure that you're engaging your butt as much as possible. So slow it down. You do not have to rush it. Make sure that you have the proper balance also, because this could really like show whether you have pretty good balance or not. So just take your time and really engage your butt as much as possible with that workout. So here we're gonna go ahead and do some Bulgarian split squats. I love and hate these. I love them because they're effective. I hate them because I feel like they're just so inconvenient. They just feel a little awkward, but it is what it is. You still gotta do them because they are effective. So as you see, I put my back foot on the box and I kneel, and then I use it as a guide for the front foot so I'm comfortable and so I'm not shifting and scrambling while I do the actual workout. As you see that my body is leaning forward as if like I'm kind of like going up an elevator or going up the stairs, so that everything is just kind of like in its proper place, and I'm using my glutes. I'm trying to make sure I engage my glutes as much as possible by leaning forward. So hopefully this helps you like when you're doing Bulgarian split squats. If I was leaning back, I think it would definitely work out your quads, but obviously that is not the muscle of interest today. So use this as kind of like a guide. It kind of really helps. So we're gonna go ahead and superset that with dumbbell sumo squats, and my feet are about shoulder width apart. The weight is in between my legs and my body is leaning forward. And I'm just really putting that pressure and making sure that as I kind of come up, I'm squeezing my glutes to come up. So this is the perfect workout if you are literally just focusing on glutes. I also make sure that I go up in increments of 5 with this. So I probably started off at around 30 or 35 pounds, and then you just go up each and every time. And then I finished off with some leg press. As you can see, my feet are kind of pulled up to the top. It's sitting at the top, and they're about shoulder width apart, and I'm just really driving my glutes. As you can see, I'm holding them because at this point they tighten, they hurt. And you literally just go up in weight on each and every set for this too. And it truly just helps. Like the more weight that you add to your glutes, the better they are with growing. And that is all I have for you, my love. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you guys are participating in this particular workout, and just do this same workout for the next 6 to 8 weeks. Let's see if we get some glute gains, girl. Like, stick to it. Let's see if it actually works. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down below if you guys need some help with anything. But until next time, my love, I'll see you next time.